What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Just explaining what MMR is. It's meant to be match made ranking system. I mean, this is like an absolute joke. That's why I've labelled it as Manic Mayhem Rage Quit, because that's exactly what it's going to be. So let me explain, we'll get straight into it. So, regarding this new PvP update, obviously it's about time they've done a PvP update, but it's a little bit too late to the party. The game's 10 years old now. And to be honest, in a nutshell, the player base is just not there. So when they've been talking about on the live stream that, the match-made ranking system is going to, put you with players that are going to be of a similar level to you, and you're not going to be put against higher tier players if you're like a noob or someone who's just started in the PvP. It's just not going to happen. It's just an absolute joke. I mean, to be honest, if you're on console in particular, the player base is so low in the PvP scene and in Battlegrounds, you're going to be matched against high-end players. So the MMR is definitely not going to work on console. That is just absolute rubbish. So just putting it out there, it's just the noobs are just going to get hoovered up. And this is the reality, unfortunately, due to the player base, because they did state in the stream that if there isn't enough players queuing, then you're going to be matched with whoever. So obviously it's going to try to match you against players of a similar level. But obviously on console, the player base is just so low, you're not going to be matched against players of a similar level. That's just not happening. So you're going to be rage quitting, basically, unless you're a super sweat lord as well. So, I mean, to be honest, on PC, it might be a little bit more forgiving as the player base is a bit higher. There's more numbers. So the MMR on PC might be better. But to be honest, it's just not going to work. It's just going to be an absolute... If you're a noob going in and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get destroyed, absolutely destroyed. And this, unfortunately, is the reality. The updates to the PvP have just come too late. The player base is just no longer there, unfortunately. And you're just left with people that are really, really good, particularly on console as well. So hopefully I'm wrong, but from what I've seen, and every time I queue for BGs on my Xbox, it's just you're against the same 30 to 40 players, if you're lucky, peak time. And to be honest, I just can't see you as a new player coming in and just doing well. You're just going to get absolutely destroyed. Not to be too negative, but unfortunately, I think this is going to be the reality for a lot of players. So if you're going to be going into these new BGs and stuff, you really need to know what you're doing, because you are just going to get destroyed, basically, if you don't. So just putting it out there. Like I said, PC might be a little bit better, as I think the player base is a little bit more significant. So the MMR might have a better effect there. But we'll have to wait and see how it pans out. I'll test this out on the PTS and just see how it's going. But yeah, these are just my thoughts on the MMR. I think it was already existing in the game. It's not a new thing. But like I said, I just think new players are they're going to be matched up with sweat lords and just going to be absolutely destroyed. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this. Drop this video a like, and I'll see you in the next one.